Okay, so I'm going to be talking about the Xbox One X. Let's get straight into it. So, what's good with the Xbox One X? Well, the Xbox One X has a 1TB hard drive. Mostly. It's 750 gigabytes, and the 250 that is used for the operating system, which does suck. However, you can get an external hard drive or an external SSD. More importantly, if you use an SSD, it will speed things up by a lot, but won't be Series S or Series X performance. But one thing that will be Series S performance is the Xbox One X with its actual gameplay. So what do I mean by this? Well, the Series S has very similar spec performances to the Xbox One X. They perform just about the same, if not the Xbox One X actually is slightly better with frames, quality, 50-50. I'm not really sure about the Xbox Series S, but what I do know is the Xbox One X and the Xbox Series S, they both perform the exact same, with the Xbox One X just performing slightly better with performance. Now, the Xbox One X also have exclusives such as Halo, Gears, which is good. However, the other consoles have that, so why not go for an older console? Well, if you're an Xbox 360 fan, I would highly recommend you go for that as well. But if you want something to game with on a budget with good quality, the Xbox One X would be good for you because, well, it's a massive improvement from the Xbox One and the Xbox One S. Speaking of which, the Xbox One and the Xbox One S are literally just the exact same, but just different color and slightly better performance. But the Xbox One X, on the other hand, is a huge performance increase from the Xbox One S. So you can also play backwards compatible games such as Halo 3, Gears of War 1, 2, and 3, Fallout New Vegas, Assassin's Creed 3. You can play many Xbox 360 games. And you can also play Xbox One games. But I will say this, the Xbox One X can't play all Xbox 360 games, so it can't play games such as Minecraft Xbox 360 Edition, so it can't play Minecraft Xbox 360 Edition, it can't play Terraria Xbox 360 Edition, I'm not sure what else, but I know it just can't play all of them. So, what is the performance like? So you can play 4K 60 FPS, some games you can play 4K 30 FPS, while the Xbox 360 games, I think some of them can be played in 4K, it just really depends. But it is quite a bit of a difference between the Xbox 360 and the Xbox One X, because the Xbox One X is quite a bit more powerful, because, well, not that much, because these games are emulated, which aren't that optimized as much, but they will do, okay? And they are better than the Xbox 360 in performance. So that's a good thing. Now, speaking of games, let's talk about Game Pass, because Game Pass is a really, in my opinion, 50-50 thing. So Game Pass, you can get on the Xbox, you can get Game Pass Core, which allows you to play 25 games. So if you're after to play it online, you get an additional 25 games. So at the moment, there are games such as Grounded, Doom Eternal, I think. There's Fallout 4. There are a few others as well. You can take a look on the actual Xbox itself by going on the Xbox app, going on Game Pass and searching through the games. You can do that, and you can also do a few other bits and pieces, which is good. So now that I've talked about pretty much everything, let's talk about the price. So, what does this console come at? Some people might think it's £300, because, well, for this good of a console, it should be about £300. £200? Well, actually, no, we'll put it into US currency. So $300? $200? Nope. $125 to $150 in US. In the UK, I've seen it go as low as £85, which is really good. Now, another thing that I'd like to mention is that the Xbox Series controllers work for this console as well. So if you don't like using used controllers, just slap in an Xbox Series controller, and just like that, you've got perfect. I was gonna say perfect performance, but that just doesn't make sense. Well, I mean, in a way, yeah, you do have perfect performance because you will have a faster controller. But I mean, overall, the controller is good, and it's a new one as well. So you get new controller, old Xbox works perfectly, win-win. So overall, should you get this console? Yes, you should 100% get this console. This console is really good, especially for 4K budgeting. In my opinion, this is by far one of the best consoles to play in 2025. So there is a few things that I would like to add to this as well. So if people are worried about the speeds, just get an SSD, shove like a 1 terabyte or 2 terabyte SSD on the console, and just like that, you'll have fast speeds and you'll have extra storage. So that's all for this video. So if you enjoyed this video, please make sure to watch future videos. I'm not going to beg for people to subscribe because I don't really like doing that. I don't think it's right. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed, and peace out.